this thing on. So, I need to get back to my vlogging. I need to get on to my podcasting that I've been planning and talking about doing for years. There we go. We got a little more light. The camera was freaking out with too much light behind my face. I've reached my breaking point with social media. Not all social media, specifically Facebook. I can't do it anymore, man. I have some kind of, mental shit that makes me have kind of a obsessive behavior. And I'm sorry about the background noise. It's raining like a motherfucker. I had to ditch Facebook today. I straight up deleted my old account. I guess it says in 14 days it will be permanent. That's fine. The 14 days can't come soon enough. I had created a second account because I felt like I needed to start over. I needed a fresh break because one of my supposedly close friends that claimed he was working to understand my mental shit basically threw it all in my face. And I like to act like I'm this fucking guy with no feelings, but it hurt pretty fucking bad. I'm not going to go into who it was or what he said. I might talk about it in a future podcast or something. I need to see if I have the shit together, like the equipment, to actually motovlog with my Hero Black 5. Do I have a 5? Yeah, I think I have a 5. It shows how much I've used it. I think I have the shit to do audio with it. I know the audio sounds like garbage in my main helmet, so I'll probably go back to using my rock helmet for that. Which my rock helmet is expired at this point, and sadly we stopped making them years ago, so there aren't any more. Yeah, I mean, I had created a second Facebook account because I felt like I needed a fresh start, and I had to have blocked 150 people because I wanted to cut them out of my life, and I lacked the willpower to just, unfriend them and not respond. I didn't want them to see my posts. I didn't want them to be able to see my posts. I essentially wanted to be gone from their life as well. Because as much as they weren't contributing anything but drama to my life, I really kind of felt like maybe I wasn't contributing anything but drama to their lives. And I know some of them would disagree with that, but honestly, I don't much care because they weren't anything but negative in my life, so, their feelings about it are irrelevant. Maybe that's a cold way to look at it, but again, I got to do what's best for me mentally, and that's what was best for me. Unfortunately, as you may have expected, or you may be saying to yourself right now, there really isn't such a thing as like a fresh start on social media. There really isn't. And I found myself doing the fucking, ranting about political stuff and responding to people whose political beliefs, and this goes both ways. I'm not saying liberals, I'm not saying conservatives. I'm libertarian, but that's, so I agree with both of them and I disagree with both of them on certain things. But anyway, it came to a head last night when I posted something, a reply to one of my, I thought, pretty reasonable and friendly friends, essentially agreeing with what he said. And it appears like he didn't even read what I posted. He just went into an infantile fucking rant, blasting me. And I was like, well, dude, and then he replies later, it appears I may have misinterpreted what you said. And I read what I said, and I read what he said, and I'm like, dude, you didn't even fucking read what I said. You threw a fucking reactionary, infantile rant. And I'm no one to fucking, let's be full disclosure and be honest here. I'm not a person to really judge for that because, shit, man, that's what I had done for years. And that's one of the reasons why I was trying to get a fresh start, because I didn't want to be that guy anymore. But unfortunately, I ended up being that guy again. So, like I said, I deleted my original Facebook account. Let's go over here. My arm's getting tired. And this morning I unfriended everyone. I couldn't bring myself to unfriend my wife. I'm sorry that this is all fucking shaky, man. I need a vlogging mount handle thing for this phone. It's a Note 9, by the way. I'm hoping that this video looks fucking rad, because it looks really good to me. Oof. Of course, I'm, trying to pay attention to where I'm going, and I don't want to hear, oh my god, you're vlogging while driving, because, hello, motovlogger. I unfriended everyone but my wife. I couldn't bring myself to unfriend my wife. That just felt weird, although she's like, who cares, unfriend me. I left every group I belonged to except for a local motorcycle group that are really a bunch of good guys. I don't plan on interacting with them on Facebook anymore. Because I don't plan on being on Facebook anymore. They're great guys, and I'm going to try to figure out a way to stay in contact and still go to their stuff. I'm not sure how I'm going to accomplish that yet. One of the big things that had been holding me back from just leaving Facebook altogether is it really is the only way I have a social life anymore. It's the only way I interact with the people that actually are my friends, that I want to go do stuff with. My rent fair friends, stuff like that. Shout out to my fucking Stay Broke crew, homies. That was honestly the Stay Broke crew chat on Messenger. It's just us, the core guys in Stay Broke. It's the only reason it was the only thing that was holding me back, honestly, because the other people I could just go on fucking text with, but I was not willing to give up my my group chat with those guys. Their friendships mean a lot, and I wasn't willing to give that up. So like I said, I went through and I deleted everybody. I changed my name to like a generic name, but then I realized that was going to change my name on everybody on Messenger. I tried deactivating the account, and evidently if you deactivate your account, it boots. You can stay on Messenger. You don't have to have Facebook to be on Messenger. But if you deactivate your Facebook account, it boots you out of all group chats. So again, to stay in my Stay Broke crew chat, I had to reactivate the account. But like I said, I just unfriended everybody and left all groups. I blocked a few more people. What is this fucking asshole? So this guy, forced his way around. No, it's some guy doing 10 under the speed limit. Anyway, what the fuck? Why would you be going 10 under the speed limit on a high-speed toll road? Anyway. Yeah, sorry I got sidetracked there. Fuck you, buddy. You didn't do a good job pushing him. Sorry, this guy was trying to cut back in. Yeah, so, long story short, I had to reactivate my, quote, fresh start Facebook account, but I've severed ties with everybody. The people I give a shit about are still in my Messenger chat. If you're one of my friends and you're watching this video, then I either probably already told you about it and you know the deal, or if I haven't, then, just find me on Messenger. I'm not going to put the name out here. You know me on Instagram, so message me on Instagram and I'll tell you what my account on Facebook is, so that, we can still hook up on Messenger. But I think I'm just going to have to fill my time, I need to find a way to get my fix. Because Facebook and sitting there being one of these assholes that can't not be staring at their phone has been a big part of my life for a long time, and with my obsessive behavior, it's hard to break that habit. So I got to find other ways to fill the time. I did figure out, so one of the big drawbacks that was keeping me from leaving Facebook was live music. Because live music's a huge part of my life, and I was like, well, how am I going to know about shows? And then someone had suggested Twitter to me, and I have a Twitter account, I just never really use it. So I'm going to, get back on my Twitter account and unfollow everybody that I follow. I don't even know who I follow at this point, but I'm going to unfollow all of them. And then I'm going to follow bands and venues, and that's it. And that should be good. I don't think any of my friends that I actually give a shit about are active on Twitter. They probably have a Twitter, but... And I'm going to keep up on my Instagram, because Instagram's never been a problem for me. I've never had drama there. I post my pictures. For some reason, if I have something negative to say on Facebook, I can't stop myself from saying it. If I have something negative to say on Instagram, usually I just unfollow the person. You know, if anybody talks shit on my Facebook profile, nearly 100% of the time, I block them first offense. So I don't know why I've not been able to have that kind of self-control on Facebook, but I haven't. Alright, well, I've rambled like a fucking idiot for 10 minutes and 11 minutes at this point, and half the people have probably already tuned out. If you haven't, good on you. And hopefully you'll see me here more often. I think what I'm going to do with my podcasts is I'm going to also upload them here with just like a generic background picture. And hopefully, you know, people still tune in. At one point, I had a lot of people that watched my stuff, and I know Facebook, not Facebook, but YouTube fucked everybody over, made it impossible to know when the people you like were putting up videos. I gotta think by now you've all figured out how to make that work, so make it work for me. You know, hit the bell, like, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna upload this one on the go when I get to class here. So, later.